So, usually anyone who starts trying to make a game usually starts with a epic MMO FPS with procedurally generated skill trees and multi-level dialogues and relationship systems, crafting, survival, Souls-like. Yeah, well, I had that phase as well. I've done more prototypes than awkward Tinder dates, but since the scope of every prototype every time only gets bigger, I ended up not finishing any of them.
Nice.
So I thought that it would be cool to finish at least one game for a change, just from the start to the very finish. That of course means that I gotta keep the game small and simple. Something so simple that I'll have no chance of starting to get new ideas about it. So I've decided to make a mobile game for that. First things first,
prototype.
More than anything in games I fucking love status effects. But we're gonna have none of that shit for the reasons above for now. The second best thing though is blowing shit up. So I've come up with an idea of walking detonator going around blowing shit up. Perfection. The gameplay concept here is you destroy all the destroyables in the arena, the next one opens up. Sounds thrilling, I know, but after a while of forcing my family to playtest it, I figured out that not having any HP and being immortal is kinda whack. Apparently when people play games they wanna be able to die, so I've added the ability to die. Leave a like if you wanna die. After that I've made a system of levels, and by system I mean just a fucking game object with a list of levels in order. And this alone generated so many bugs that honestly make me reconsider finishing this game at all. Bro, this is just, of all the things, that's where I fuck up. You know what, I don't want to talk about that, never happened. So the levels work like that. There are destroyable tiles that you need to blow up, and the explosive things that go off after a few seconds of you blowing near them. And they can of course set each other off. That's where I could have a little bit of fun at last. Rearranging destroyable structures in a puzzly kind of way was kinda engaging. I even added a couple of new tiles. The non-destroyable blocks that just lie around not letting you pass, so you would need to sometimes actually plan in advance. And I added possible but damaging fiery pads. Well, that's it, the prototype's done. Basically in a couple of hours of polishing I can upload.
Objection!
Apparently players kinda love having multiple levels of goals, so finishing a stage is cool and all, but what do you get for finishing it? The most creative thing with the least effort I could do was, of course, title progression, so I've added a score and a title system. Every time you buy one, you have the title on the main screen change up until you get the king title. I don't know, I'm out of ideas and out of time. And then I thought that playing just the same 16 levels wouldn't really be that fun, even for 15 minutes of play, so I've added more levels and separated it into difficulties. The easy is for pussies and just starters that don't have any credits yet. The medium costs some points but has different levels and golden destroyable tiles that give more credits. And the hard one is all of those in a random sequence, and it's infinite, but you can take credits after you die. I also added rewarded ads, so you wouldn't need to start over after you die, but I'm not sure the ads work properly. Not that I needed money anyways, I'm fine the way I am. Oof, that was harder than I thought. Fixing a bunch of bugs here and there, making the UI work properly or just work is not the first thing you imagine when you talk about game dev. Oh, the game's called Boom Boy. If you wanna try it out, link in the description. This isn't exactly a dream game, but I think it's a respectable study project. Tune in next time when we're gonna be making something a bit more complex.